Good morning, YouTube viewers and subscribers. So I've got a lot of new subscribers to my channel in the last few months, and many of you probably are not aware that about 15 years ago I was huge into RC trucks and cars. And what I've got on my bench today is another one of those types of things. I'm not sure that I'm necessarily getting all involved in it again, but I did find this on eBay and it kind of piqued my interest. Now those of you that are into RC cars and trucks probably will recognize this body color and style. This is an old, extinct, again as most things on my channel are, XTM Nitro X-Cellerator stadium truck. Now I had one of these, like I said, probably 15, 17 years ago, and I had all kinds of different RC cars and trucks, the Losi, the RC10 GT, RC GT10 or whatever it was called, HPI, Savages, T-Maxes, all kinds of crap. I mean, I had all kinds of stuff. But for whatever reason, the one thing that I loved the most out of all of those was this damn XTM Nitro X-Cellerator that I had purchased. Now it looks a lot like, I think it's those God, what is the Team Associated? I think it was the RC10s or something like that. It's a very similar platform, but I don't know, for some reason I liked this so much back then. And then I was going through my stuff, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago, and I sold it, as a bunch of things I sold, and it was really unfortunate. So I happened to find this on eBay, and it was brand new. It didn't come with the box, but it was new and assembled, because these were RTRs at the time. And I made an offer on the guy on the truck, and we negotiated back and forth a little bit, and I finally got it. And it is brand new. Well, it was brand new. It's not brand new now because yesterday I took it out and ran it. But one of the things I think that impressed me so much about it back then and even yesterday is that this XTM 18 engine was always so well behaved and reliable. In fact, when I got this thing yesterday and got it unboxed, the first thing I did, it came with this Sirius 3-channel radio, which I don't recall having this radio when I got mine, but I don't know, maybe they put different radios in there. So I threw batteries in it and I started to just test things out, because it was brand new and it had never been touched at all, never been run, and I just wanted to see how things functioned. Well, as it turns out, the steering servo is garbage, or it was on this truck. It was not moving at all, and when it was plugged into the receiver, it was causing all kinds of jitter on the throttle servo too, which I thought was weird. So I guess the first thing I ended up having to do is take apart, a bit here so I could replace that throttle servo. So I've got the throttle servo replaced now, and everything's working good. Now it's not a high torque throttle servo, so I don't expect it to last long. In fact, I just threw an old JR aircraft servo in there. It's probably a standard 42 inch ounce torque servo. How long it lasts, I don't know. But this thing was so impressive to me because it actually started on the very first pull, and I don't particularly care for pull starters because I remember years ago having all kinds of bloody spots between my fingers from doing this so much. But this thing actually started on the first pull. I mean, it didn't keep running because it needed a little bit of tuning, but it actually fired up, which was, to me, was just unbelievable. So this thing is so cool that years ago, this was how impressed I was with this car back then. Years ago, I still found it and I had all this stuff. I bought all these parts, all these spare parts for this particular truck. All kinds of crap here. And I thought about selling these a while back, about 2-3 months ago, and I was like, you know what, I don't know if anybody would want to buy this stuff because these trucks are pretty much non-existent anymore. But anyway, then I happened to find this truck, and I was sure as hell glad that I didn't sell these parts, because now I can keep this truck running for quite some time. And the good thing is that I've actually got other engines. I mean, I've got plenty of other engines that if something ever happens to this, I can easily swap in another engine and keep going. And I think the thing that's really cool is the tire hub setup is basically a loci. So anytime I need, you know, new tires, I can just go on rims, hubs, I can just get loci ones, and they're a direct replacement. So this Nitro X-Cellerator is just a fun buggy, and I ran like, I think, 2 tanks through it yesterday. The first tank I ran, for some strange reason, was just some 25% nitro, because I've been putting that through my Toyan 4-stroke engine, and I had a full tank on that stand, so I just sucked it out of there, put it in here, and it fired right up. And then after that, the next tank I ran, I did I think 5% nitro, and for the life of me I could not tell a difference at all. I started to lean it out, and it's not completely tweaked out yet, but it runs like a bat out of hell, and it's super cool. So I don't know, I think it's kind of fun. I don't know if I'll make any videos of this thing or not, because bashing videos are kind of hard to make, because you got to try and stay in the frame of the camera and while you're trying to, you know, have a good time. But if you're interested in seeing any more videos of this, or any videos of this and me bashing this thing around, just let me know. But I just want to say, here's a quick update. I do diversify every now and then. I don't always just do RC airplane glow engines, but every now and then I like to have fun with some of my trucks too.